So I'm curious to know, how did this film begin in your head? What was the first idea you had of this story?
Probably just a general obsession with death and love, and time. Probably more than anything, thinking a lot about time. You know, there were all those end of the world movies in the late '90s that were coming out, and then when 9/11 happened, I had moved from New York to LA a week before it, and I didn't know anybody out there, and so when it happened, I was so desperate for human contact. I was calling up old friends. I might have tried to find an ex-boyfriend, yeah, so that just stayed with me, that this sort of cataclysmic global event could have this effect on, you know, just my tiny self and my relationships with people. And then when Nick and Nora's was coming out, I thought it would be so fun to do the opposite of that. You know, the word infinite is in the title of that film, and I thought, well, let's make a love story finite, and just see what happens to people when you take forever off the table and give them the loudest ticking clock, you know, that you can think of.
13 years ago, you were walking around this campus as a student, more or less. At that time, did you know where you were headed? Did you know that you wanted to be writing screenplays, directing films?
Yes. My major being English, with creative writing, my minor was theater. I started here at the BFA acting program, so I was always into film and theater and writing and all of that.
As you talk to younger people who want to take that path, what's the advice you give them?
I honestly think just work harder than everybody else, to keep writing, to not get discouraged, and to realize that some scripts may not be made into films, but they can become excellent samples of your writing, and studying film is just as important. So I'm glad you're here in the film program at Montclair State University.